Alright, welcome back to Off-Frame Productions, where we are going through Dark Souls 3 again, because I like the game. I'm playing a strength build character, and we're kind of just running through most of the game, you know, showing how to get by most of the harder stuff if you guys are having trouble, and, you know, just kind of going through. Now, notice how there's a shit ton of enemies down there. They all hang out over here, if you can get the enemy to, oh shit, if you can get the dragon to fire, to light fire down there, you'll kill all of them. It kills all of them really fast. Cool. I'm just gonna leave that as is. We have about 4,500 souls. It's a high amount at this level to go and level up. Whenever you're falling, if you can try and roll, it should mitigate some of the damage, and also it stops you from just like kind of just falling and not doing shit. Okay. Since this is the path of least resistance and it leads to something cool, let's go and do this. I know I'm making this look easy, and it's because I've only played, you know, games like these since they came into existence. But the bigger the enemy is, the easier the safest part of an enemy is actually either behind them or underneath them. You know, very much like humans, if you try to here, give me a second. I don't have any throwing things. I have this. Very much like humans. If you're attacking a human, or a person, or an alien, you know, unless they have something that can protect themselves, the back is the weakest part of anything. Bigger enemies, especially in the Dark Souls games, they have no way to protect their back, even though they have big ass swords. This is what I want. I'm gonna be buying a shit ton of these throwing knives, but I need something. Sorry, it looked like a door for a second. I was like, there shouldn't be a door there, and there wasn't. But big enemies have a weakness in this game, where they cannot really fight. Where is okay, there it is. Mailbreaker, not useful. It does have a useful ability in this game. Oh, right. That's what I forgot. Third episode I completely forgot. Every weapon in this game has a skill. Shield splitter for this one. Stance. Claymore has a stance, and I am going to not use this because I need 13 dexterity. They have different skills, and you can use different skills. They're very useful for playing the game. If you're picking up this game, there's no one skill or one thing that is uniquely better. It is simply how you play. Some are more useful for PvP, and some are more useful for. Oh right, it's locked. We'll come back to that guy. Some are more useful for PvP, and some are more useful for PvE. But even in PvP and PvE, if you're good with the weapon, the skill that's going to be using is not that, you know, not that amazing unless you yourself actually use it. We'll come back to that. It's going to be a while till we come back to this door, but don't forget about it. It's a cool little door, and yeah, it's a cool little door. Don't mind him. He's a shadow of a player in a different world. Where am I? Oh right, I have about 5k souls. There's no reason to not. There is no reason to not level up, to not buy the stuff ahead of time. So, if you're having trouble at any part in the game, go back and level up. All right, there's unless you are unless you yourself have a you have posed a condition upon yourself, like, man, I'm only gonna beat to level 45 and then beat the game. Unless you yourself are gonna do that, it doesn't matter. Once you beat the game, you beat the game. You can challenge yourself after that, but don't worry about it. Like, if you have to be level 25 to beat the first boss, and somebody else can beat it at level 10, that just means they have a better skill level than you. But that doesn't mean anything, because you still beat it. They still beat it. And if you want to challenge yourself, do it. Challenge yourself to try and beat it at level 20, level 12, level 1, or level 9 whenever you start it. You know what I mean? You don't need to fight or argue with people and whatnot. It's just dumb otherwise. What do I need? Alright, I need to level up.
Ashen 1.
Welcome, host. Very well.
Level
Then touch the
up,
table.
level up. 13 dex. I don't have enough. I don't have enough. I do not have enough for... I might have... give me a second.
Farewell, may the flames guide.
I'm just gonna use these souls. Again, just hold on to those. Definitely hold on to things, these portable souls, until you... Damn it. It's not enough. Until you need them. How much souls? How many souls did I need?
Welcome, speak. Very well, then take note.
I need a little less than 100.
Farewell,
Okay.
may the flame.
How many?
Only because I am lazy am I actually selling one of these items. I'm selling. If you're gonna use the item, keep it. If you're not gonna use it, they're completely worthless. Because I already have a dexterity character, because I already have a couple other things, because I already have a whatnot, I'm just gonna go ahead and sell. You know what? Just in case, I'm gonna sell one of these. I'm gonna sell a cleric chime. That way, if people get mad at me for blah 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 blah, I'll be like, I sold a cleric chime. I can buy another cleric chime. Cleric chime.
Very well, then take note.
But really, I'm not gonna be using it, so it doesn't matter. Like, seriously, it will not matter. Me having a cleric chime or me not having a cleric chime. Alright, now you see the fact that I have this roll? It is because I'm holding two weapons. The weight of both are pretty high. Let's drop this. Yep, still heavy. Oh, right. It is not the weight of what I'm using, it is the weight of what I am holding. Which means... just drop... My overall weight. Okay, there we go. Wait, no, never mind. Alright, so this is a claymore. Now the Claymore's weapon skill is stance. If you saw with the Uchikatana, which I couldn't use because of my skills were lacking, I have this. Now I can do two things with that. I can pop somebody's shield, or I can pop somebody's shield like that. I can attack, or I can run out of mana. There we go. I can run out of mana and do that. Now, the halberd is always a cool class of weapon. It's basically a spear with an axe on it. Wait, I thought this was the... Okay, why is it only doing spear? Stop doing just a spear. Yeah, I'll be sticking with the claymore for a bit. I like the I thought the halberd was gonna have a bit of a different moveset. Oh, right. I need some. Oh wait, I have no souls. Doesn't matter. We'll eventually have to upgrade our endurance. No, not endurance. Our equipment load, so I can have heavier armor and whatnot. Because I'm actually not gonna be using a big shield, but I am gonna be using a few things. Because in the last game I'd use a shield and a sword. Using a shield is very useful, especially for some bosses. If your stamina is high enough, you can actually absorb a shit ton of weapons or a shit ton of attacks. But there's one thing I do have to check before I go and switch to the Great Claymore. And this is just for reference. So check out the difference between the regular battle axe and the Claymore. Okay, for every instance, the Claymore has higher. You can tell because the red means lower, the blue means higher. Or better. The blue means better, the red means worse. Alright, so my physical attack of 138 to 24. This one's 125 and 22. It's really the attribute bonuses, because they're both D. They're not going to be that high, but overall this one does more damage, more whatever. But it is a lower, and it is well, it should be slower, but it's not, because the Claymore in this game is just really weird. Hey man, what's up? Now I'm using this one-handed, but watch what happens when I use it two-handed. It still requires 2 attacks to kill most things. But if I... Oh shit! Come on, show. That's what I think of your shield. If you're having issues with shields, a weapon that has a shield breaker or a shield destroyer, or just any of the stance weapons really. A normal attack can break a foe's guard from below. Strong attack can slash upwards to a forward lunge. If any one of those is going to be very useful if you're having troubles with shield bearers. Alright, let's go. Take care of these guys. And because I know there's a guy over here, I was prepared for him. I'll mention this in a second, but Hey man, what's up? I thought you had a longer reach. Hold on, give me a second. I need to check something. Yeah, that upward swing actually is not as long as I thought it was gonna be. Oh well, whatever. Now there's some more of these little dragon things. They're not alive, so don't worry. Don't worry. It's not like you're gonna find a real dragon. Oh wait, we already found a real dragon. It's not like you're gonna find another dragon. Another thing about Dark Souls. You're never gonna be safe. So I can come up here. I can kill a few of these guys. But guess what? He is a dick, and he's back. Shit. Alright, I need to heal. Never roll more than 3 times unless you are fucking A. Fuck you. And yes. bigger weapons have a slower point of skill. God damn it! You know what? Fuck you. Dude, you ate through all of my fucking Estus. Was I don't know. Apparently, because I was holding it two-handed, it really fucked up the amount of things I can dodge. So when I tried to guard, well, it ate through my guard, which is bullshit. I will explain these in a second. I gotta kill it first. Okay, Titanite lizards. Sorry, crystal lizards. They will always appear in the same area. It hasn't been that long. I'm just gonna go back and refill up my Estus. It's always gonna they're always gonna appear in the same area. So if you miss them once, you can come back. However, there's a limited amount of times that they can appear, and so you can't keep coming back. They will eventually stop appearing. If you can kill them faster than they disappear, and the next one I'll let disappear. I just didn't want to let that one go. If you can stop them from leaving, you can get these little shards. Raw gems infused to create raw weapons. Forge the weapon of Lothric's foot soldiers. Use an infusion to create raw weapons. Raw weapons are easily wielded and have higher attack, but lose scaling effects. Which means, if they have a bad scaling in general, it's more beneficial to use the raw enhancement as opposed to some of the other enhancements. It is also really useful for early. It is also really useful to use it early on. The scaling abilities of, if it's a higher based raw weapon, then it will be earlier. Yeah, weapons clip through walls. It's cool. It's weird, but it's cool. Now I remember that guy that caused me so much trouble. Well, he's still up there. He's still gonna turn into a big green goop. It's actually black, but whatever. However, well, if you can kill him beforehand, he remains annoying, but you do not get any hit drops. See that guy? He's fighting him. Oh shit! I don't mean to do that. I mean to press up my other ability. Yeah, always keep an eye out for enemies. Not that enemy. La da 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 da. There are multiple paths down here. I'm gonna show one path and I'm gonna come right back up because this path can suck it. Because the claymore is large ass reach, I can do this. But the reason I don't like coming down this path is that guy. That guy can suck it. That guy is big. He's got little wings. Look at the wings. Look how adorable he is. But there's also no reason to fight him head on. So you take the other path, which is a bit longer, and if you're interested in just running by, you can run by. You can obviously, I can run through the entirety of this thing. However, I'm still a bit of a collector. Even if I'm not a completionist, I'm still a bit of a collector. So I do like collecting all the cool things. Plus, I'm showing you guys how everything works. I want to show you guys. I want you guys to enjoy yourselves while watching me play my games. And again, eventually we'll get to the DLC of the Dark Souls 3. Beware of ambush. Oh shit! Hey, buddy. Now, you see how there's a glowy thing over there. And you see how there's jars. And you see how there's a dude in a jar. And you see how there's a person hiding behind that jar. Well, what? Yeah. The guy hiding in the jar could have been something there to attack me, but that guy was definitely going to. Hey man, what's up? I really hate the spear guys, because when I was a very tiny character, and I say tiny character because when I play a lot of these games, I play the short. I play the quick character. It's there, dodge. Bitch. Like, the guy who can't take a lot of hits. Like, if I was any other character, or my other characters, I would have already be dead. No, you cannot kill me. You cannot kill me. Oh shit! Yeah, see that? He broke through my stamina. He also broke through a shit ton of my guard. Ah, damn it, I don't want to die here. I said I do not want to die here. Sure, these shield bastards are like some of the more annoying characters in this game. For me. I've never understood why. But like, big knights, fast characters, whatnot. However, the biggest issue I always come across is these goddamn these goddamn lancers. I call them lancers because they hold lances. Alright. Oh look, there's a path. Again, because people are playing a lot of this, there's not too much of the hidey stuff anymore. But again, you always want to be careful, especially in any game. If you've never played it before, you definitely want to be careful. I'm gonna grab something real, I'm gonna prepare myself. Because I'm almost about to die. I have no Estus, I have whatnot. And I got the green blossom. The green blossom's not gonna help me right now. It's a stamina booster. But this item, if you really boost up the your luck, is really powerful. But I'm gonna run away now. I'm gonna run away because I was almost gonna die. Alright. I'll read the description in a second. Oh shit. Well-crafted sword named after the ruined land. A store before its fall was a land repeat with royal blood, and its weapon is both a reminder and an heirloom of that. Skill, stance. While in stance, normal attacks can break a foe's guard from below, and strong attacks from blah blah blah. That's nothing. However, the Astora's straight sword is very cool. In the fact that if you use infusement and infuse the luck ability, it is one of the highest damaging things you can get really early on. So real quick, I'm gonna infuse a weapon. I'm gonna infuse my claymore. I can't infuse any shit. I can't infuse anything. Well, that sucks. Can I reinforce the weapon? I can. I can enforce the claymore, make it a bit more powerful. It goes from 138 to a standard 151. It's just gonna make things a bit more useful. I will find an armor I like, and then I'll do the same thing. But for now, I just need to get by. Now that I think about it, I want a better shield. So yeah, my weakness is NPC lancers. I've never understood why. La da da da. Another main thing, if you are having trouble, level up your weapon. It is actually... You know what? You can suck it. It is actually more useful than it appears to level up your stuff. Oh, yeah, I completely forgot about this. If you are having trouble, use the stop signs. Either put one down to kind of figure, so somebody is, you can go with somebody to figure out what's ahead, or to have somebody help you out by inviting somebody. However, you can only invite them. You can only invite them if you are embered. So yeah, just be wary of that. If you want an easier version of the game, that's what happens. There it is. I accidentally kicked and it worked. You can also kick people's shields. It's weird depending on the controller you're using, but it's like forward and attack at the same exact time. It messes with people's guards. It is still very weird for me to do, so I can't get it 100% of the time. Ooh. You gave me some cool shit. Where was I going? Oh, right, down here. I already went down the path of the side path, so let's go down the forward path. La da 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 da. Kill you. Kill you. Murder you and your family. Attack the chest. Always attack the chest. Always expect that it's gonna want to kill you. And then the Silver Eagle Kite Shield. Now the Silver Eagle Kite Shield is awesome. I like it. It's one of it guards 100% physical attack. You lose out on some of the defenses, like magic and whatnot, are lower, but more often than not, it is a thing. And also, shields themselves that also have skills. Like this one's parry, this one's parry, this one's parry. This one is the weapon skill, meaning I can use my weapon skill while holding the shield, which I can't use otherwise. It's better for some weapons than others, but you know, we'll worry about that when I get when I upgrade my weapon. I'm not worried about upgrading my weapon for... of the time being, but I don't want to remain with just a claymore because there are so many cooler weapons. Shit! That was a mistake. That was a mistake. I misjudged the distance. I misjudged the distance again. You know what? I'm just tired of misjudging things. God damn it. I'm tired of your bullshit. I'm getting real tired of your bullshit. Really, I'm getting tired of my mistakes. Yeah. All right, because of my stability and my endurance or whatnot is actually fairly high. It's not that. it's not that hard for me to like kind of stun lock these guys. They kind of like wobble back and forth. That dog. I really did forget about that dog in its entirety. We'll finish this up by going to by using the cell key. And yes, this shard. Yeah, and yes, this shard. But before we do that, let's grab all the cool stuff in here. La, da, 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 da. Alright, and just angle upwards. If you want, you can go down and fight him. You can shoot him with a bow and arrow. Or you can be a little bitch like myself and throw shit at him from up here. You will, however, fall. Like that. Shit. Why am I not able to go? Fuck! Your light sources! We gotta pick that up. Are there more here? There are more here. Here's the thing, I'm not gonna survive an attack. I'm not gonna survive an attack. Well, that was fun. I fell into bullshit. I can kill him, but I wasn't expecting to falling, and then I kind of forgot where the stairs were. Therefore, I got stuck. Took an attack. Whatever. All right. We'll leave it at that. I'm gonna ember myself up real quick. It has been fun. My name is Chris. I hope you enjoy the video. I will see you tomorrow. Leave a like, leave a comment, leave whatever the hell you want, and I'm gonna see you tomorrow. Later.